Good day, students. In today's session, we will learn about green skills, which is Unit 5, Part A. Students, as you know, with economic development, there has been an increase in environmental pollution. For example, we can grow more food by using fertilizers, pesticides, and hybrid crops. But it has led to soil and environmental degradation. We need to plan the use of resources in such a manner so that we and our future generations can enjoy a good environment. So in this unit, we will study about sustainable development. Now, what is sustainable development? Sustainable development is the development that satisfies the needs of the present without compromising the capacity of future generations and guarantee the balance between economic growth and care for the environment and social well-being. Now, what is the importance of social development? Sustainable development has been defined as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. For example, sustainable development consists of environment-friendly methods of farming that allows the production of agricultural crops or livestock without damage to human or natural systems. It also involves preventing the use of chemicals so as to avoid adverse effects to soil, water, and biodiversity. Now, what are the problems related to sustainable development? There are three major problems related to sustainable development, which are food, the amount of rich, fertile land needed to grow crops such as wheat, rice, etc. is becoming less because we are using up more and more land for other purposes. And soil nutrients are also getting depleted because of use of a lots of chemicals which are spoiling the soil and its fertility. The second problem is water. The rivers and ponds are getting polluted by us because we throw a lot of garbage into them. This way, after several years, we will have no clean water for our use. And the third problem for sustainable development is fuel. As more and more trees are being cut, it is affecting the climate of the place. Extreme weather conditions such as floods, extreme cold or heat can be seen in many places which affect the people living there. And the reason for this is that we are cutting a lot of wood from trees to be used for fuel and for construction of homes and other wooden things. Now, what does sustainable development includes? Sustainable development includes reducing excessive use of resources and enhancing resource conservation and recycling and reusing of waste materials, and we should use scientific management for renewing resources, especially bioresources, and we should plant more and more trees, green grassy patches, and trees to be interspersed between concrete buildings, and we should use more environment friendly material or biodegradable material, and we should use technologies which are environment friendly and which are based on uh, efficient use of resources. Next topic is sustainable development goals. The sustainable development goals, in short, they are known as SDGs. They ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity. The Sustainable Development Goals were launched at the United Nations Sustainable Development Summit in New York in September 2015, forming the agenda for 2030 for sustainable development. It has set targets that the countries have to work towards and achieve by 2030. The 17 SDGs have been made with the aim to take care of important issues facing businesses, governments, and societies. Some of these issues are poverty, gender equality, water use, energy, climate change, and biodiversity. Countries are now making policies and regulations that will promote sustainable systems needed in all economic sectors to provide a secure, affordable, and sustainable economy. Now, there are a few initiatives have been taken for sustainable development, like when plastics were banned by Municipal Corporation of Mangalore, an innovator and entrepreneur, Mr. Avas Thedge found an eco-friendly alternative. He made a 100% biodegradable bag which can dissolve in hot water and decompose in natural environment. This is how this is now being used in many countries and is going to help the environment. One more innovative idea was to stop the use of plastic cutlery. Mr. Narayan Pisapati made edible cutlery which was made from grain. These spoons can be eaten, and even if they are not eaten, they will easily decompose in the soil, enriching it. Few sustainable processes are being followed uh, uh, for sustainable development. Some practices such as organic farming, vermicomposting, and rainwater harvesting are being used to help preserve the environment. Organic farming is where farmers do not use chemical pesticides to increase their production. They use organic and natural fertilizers such as cow dung to help in growing crops. This helps in better quality, chemical free crops while at the same time maintaining the soil quality for future use. Similarly, other practices like vermicomposting and rainwater harvesting are being followed to to preserve and protect the environment. Now, what is our role in sustainable development? Sustainable development can actually happen Only when each one of us works towards it, we have to become responsible citizens who can protect the environment through our own efforts. Some basic ways in which people can help towards sustainable development goals are: first one is quality education. Education is the most important factor for sustainable development. Children who have gone to school will be able to do jobs so that they can take care of themselves and their families. We should use facilities present in our areas, take our friends to school, help friends study, stop friends from dropping out of schools. Second is clean water and sanitation. We should try to keep our surroundings neat and clean, and water bodies should also be kept free of uh, uh, pollution. Similarly, we should use affordable and clean energy, like using, if we use solar power, which is generated using the sun, does not cause any pollution. We are making efforts to increase the solar power generation so that our electricity needs are met, and at the same time we do not pollute the environment. Decent work and economic growth. We can study and find good jobs to take care of ourselves and families, work hard and contribute to society, learn and develop skills so that we add value in our community. We should also try to reduce inequalities so that we can be helpful to one another, be friendly with everyone, include everyone while working or playing. We should help others by including everyone, whether they are small or big, girl or boy, or belong to any caste, class, or religion. Next is sustainable cities and communities. We should create sustainable cities in which we should save energy by switching off lights and fans when not in use. We should use natural light as much as possible, and we should use LED bulbs and appliances. Then we should try to become responsible consumers and producers. For this, we should reuse and we should use cloth bags for carrying fruits and vegetables from market. We should donate things which we do not use, such as clothes, books, etc. And we should buy and eat seasonal fruits and vegetables from local people. Similarly, we should sort and treat garbage before disposing. We should also protect life below water, that is aquatic life. We should protect life on land